Okay, I am going to try to record a new video here. Somehow the background noise from the game was still on in my last video. So I'm going to play a drive against Matt. Just played 3 drives against him in the league championship, which you can see was 24-22. Almost a minor miracle to pull that off. But here I am. I'm going to play Matt. He's an 87-87. He's going to have over 3,100 power. I am going to play this drive with vertical. I am going to use Andy Reid as my coach. You can see Matt's going to be +3. With Andy Reid, I'm going to add 2 runs, inside zone split, and to a lesser extent for LVL purposes, halfback gut. I'm going to have 2 pass plays, SE curl in, and of course Seattle. The 5th play, obviously I don't even know off the top of my head because I just don't really use it. Got myself a kickoff. Take it down the sideline here. Got a little move from Spencer. Got it out to about the 35. Now, early on, even against a great defense like Matt's, you've got to figure out, can you run? Can you run inside? Can you run outside? What type of defense am I going to see? Is he going to be in run stuff? Is he going to make me go 2 short passes? Obviously and clearly trying to take huge chunk plays against a defense as good as Matt's is probably not going to be a great idea. Sooner or later, one of those D-backs or warp speed defenders will catch up with you if you leave the ball in the air too long against a defense like this. So I'm going to start with trying to run the ball. I'm going to try to go halfback sweep because the left is where the big side of the field is. Try to find, some open zone block hole and hug either the center of the guard, the tackle, wherever the hole opens up. Matt's defense is probably going to be tough on halfback sweep, but let's see what happens. Got a little bit of a lane right here. Not much. Picked up a yard. Thought I could get a little bit more, but Matt's defense closes quickly. On second down, I'm looking at plays like 2nd and 9. I'm looking at stuff like 0-1 trap, halfback plunge, or inside zone split, because those 3 plays tend to have zone-like blocking, and they're to the inside. So I can try to chip away and get to a manageable 3rd down. A lot of times I like to flip these plays in this scenario because if I get into a 3rd down scenario where I need to pass, I like throwing to my right. It's just my natural preference. And since none of these are kind of toss plays where I need to go outside, even though I'm on the left hash mark here, it doesn't really much matter. So I'm going to flip 0-1 trap. Okay. Now the key with trap, you don't run it like halfback dive, fullback dive. You don't just take the hand off and just jam it up there like a dive. It sets up with like a little bit of zone blocking, so you kind of want to give a slight, ever so slight hesitation. Find the open zone hole for blocking. Hope you get it, okay? There it is, just a little bit off to the left, kind of zigzag my way through and get 10, get a 1st down. So now at 1st and 10, I can go to one of my big runs. I will go with base. The key with base, following that pulling guard. Wherever that pulling guard goes, typically I'm going to try to get right behind him. Against softer defenses, if you can get behind that guard and get through that first line of defense, you can try to cut it inside, outside, wherever the space may be. But against Matt's defense, I'm just going to take what I can get. There's the pulling guard. Was actually able to almost cut it outside, got 9. I will take that. 2nd and 1. Now, I've talked a lot. I'm not a big fan of fullback dive or dive type runs with no lead blocking. But on 2nd and 1, where I don't have to waste one of my better short yard runs, and the best one's going to be halfback sting. The second best one is going to be halfback dive because it's got a lead blocker. 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2, I don't mind trying fullback dive because I still got 2 downs behind it if it doesn't work. Also, I don't mind fullback dive on like 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, maybe even 2nd and 7 sometimes, where I just need to chip away a few more yards since it's not going to be and short. Run stuff defenses, you can get away with it. So I'm going to try to get the yard here with fullback dive. I do. It's really all I want. I pick up about 5. Perfect. So I've now got a 1st and 10. I'm going to try plunge. I'm going to flip it just to get back to the big side of the field. Again, this is another run where it's not halfback dive. It's not fullback dive. It's not just take it and jam into the hole as quick as you can. Just try to find the open block, the open lane. Typically, it opens up a little bit like zone blocking. It's not like power blocking with this run. So try to snap it. I'm going to try to see if I can't get a hole. Oh, I did not control him well there. Either he kind of just ran right into the center before I could grab him, which kind of really stinks. Kind of forces my hand a little bit here on 2nd and 10. I'm going to take zone split, and I am going to take zone split. I'm going to keep it flipped. Now, zone split is an interesting run. The running back almost has a mind of his own for a nanosecond, like he wants to just kind of take off in his own direction. When you're running this flipped, you want to wait for the hole to open to the left, so you need to grab your running back control pretty quickly and get him over to the hole. Obviously, if you run it regular, you're going to have the hole to the right. So I'm just going to take this, hope I get a zone block hole that opens up to the left here. And kind of right up the middle it does, not bad. Get myself 4, 3rd and 6. In the league championship against Matt, I have a good tight end. I have 86 Tony Gonzalez, the 80 power version. So a play like PA spot against Matt, you're going to get a quick break from your tight end on your quick out route. You're going to have the underneath route to the fullback, okay? And then you have your third option, the quarterback scramble. So typically I'm going to snap this and begin to roll out. And if my tight end is open, I'm going to hit him with the window where it's open. A defense like Matt's, those defenders are going to close quickly, and they're going to cut on balls, and they're going to be a threat to pick you off. So when you get the opening, you need to throw it. If that tight end is not open and the fullback is open, I'm going to take it. If neither one of them is open, I'm already starting to roll out and scramble. I'm going to just let my QB run and just make sure I slide. So here's the scramble. Tight end got open. Perfect. Gonzalez got really quick separation there. Nice first down. I'm going LVL drive rules here. I've used plunge, trap, and base. I've also used sweep and zone. So I've used all 5 of my bigger run plays at least once. I'm going to try halfback gut and see what it does against Matt's defense. I am at the 25. I could have gone back to one of the runs I've used, but let's try it and see what Matt's defense does to it. Yeah, kind of shut it down pretty good. Okay, so 2nd and 10. Now, again, I want to bring this back to the left side of the field a little bit. If I need to throw on 3rd down, I want to throw to the right if I can. So I'm going to go back for the 2nd time. I'm going to go trap. I'm going to flip it. Be patient. Try to find a hole to the left. Okay? I'm going to try to get it out there. Got the hole. Follow my center a little. Got 4. 3rd and 7. Okay, not even 4. So I got 3 yards, 3rd and 7. We know PA spot worked once. You could try it again here for a 2nd time against Matt here. I think Gonzalez will get separation. I've got a good tight end, so that's going to make a difference. But I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try mesh switch. Okay. I have 2 options here. I'm going to have the drag route from Mike Evans, and I'm going to have the deeper route from Waller, or I can have the QB scramble. Need to make sure I don't get a blitz coming to my right. So I'm going to snap. No blitz, so I'm going to roll. Evans got some decent yards here with space right in front of him. Perfect. Okay. Nice, safe, short passes against really good defense is really all I'm looking for. 1st and 10. I can go back to sweep. See if I can't get a couple of yards here with sweep. Nice, huge hole. Take the side to the inside. 4, but it puts me right on the left hash mark. Which is nice. I could go zone split. I could go plunge. I could go trap. I'm just going to take plunge, try to get a few yards here. The first time I didn't really get good control of my running back. I wasn't able to bounce and wait for the hole. Let's see if it happens better here. Yes, much better. Nice little hole opens up in the middle. I've got myself almost into the end zone. Just need 1 yard. I'm going to take sting. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to follow the fullback. Wherever he goes, my halfback goes. And touchdown. Perfect. Mass defense really good, but I'm going to test the 2-pointers by running base. The key with base, I'm just going to either run it right back up the middle if it's wide open, or I'm going to follow the pulling guard. I'll follow the pulling guard, huge hole in the middle, and there's 8 points.